hope that you guys that were on the first live where we just got cut off are able to find this link. I don't know what happened. It was fine on my end, but everybody dropped off and said that they were losing connection. And yeah, here we go with the weird energy. We're back. Hi, Jess. Hi, Martin. All right, good. Yeah, I just had to turn it off and start a new one. YouTube has been, like, you guys know. Everything's a little weird. So weird. I was on a loop. Hello. Hi, Amy. Hi, Jess. That's so weird. I'll have to, if it even lets me post it. Hi, Lisa. If it even lets me post it, I'll have to go back and watch. I don't know what that was all about. Because I'm looking, I have perfect signal. But that means nothing. I mean, honestly, the signals around us are crazy. So crazy. So let's get into some of the messages here. I'm gonna get out of the way. Hi, Darren. Hi, everybody. Sorry about that. I have no idea. But again, hands up in the air. Okay. Just start another one. But don't forget to click the like button on this one, you guys, because we want to keep up with the YouTube algorithms, trying to keep things flowing. I'm trying not to force anything, but obviously asking does not do any harm. It's a good laugh for sure. Hi, Dustin. That's so weird. All right. Okay, very similar. Sorry, instant manifesting here, talking about glitches spoken into existence. That's okay. We have a fresh slate. We are starting the reading off with the teacher. Yes. We definitely have a lot of experiences and energies that are surrounding us right now that are teaching us some very valuable and very important aspects of how we can each liberate ourselves from what we were imposed, we were self-imposed prison is what they're saying. But it really isn't our doing. So there's no blame to be placed. This is just an undoing, and life is really helping us. It's teaching us all the important lessons that we need to really get so that we can empower ourselves, we can liberate ourselves moving forward. Because the energy on the planet, the experiences of the collective, this is just the beginning. So many of us are being sort of, I don't want to say force-fed but some teachings, but we are being fast-tracked into whatever our mission, our purpose, our way of sharing love, compassion, joy. appreciation of the beauty of this planet, because you can look at it two ways, the dualistic. You can look at being on this planet as being in a prison, contained with toxicity, and we're not saying that that does not exist. Or we can put the focus into the sunsets, the sunrise, the stars, the trees, the beauty of nature, and sending out that vibrational frequency of love, gratitude, appreciation, connectedness with all. Princess of Wands. We're reading from the New Chapter Tarot. So I do have the book out here, but let's feel this one. The first thing I'm drawn to here, there's fire. Wands are definitely of the fire element. But I see a flame coming from her hand. And there I keep talking about the heat coming off of my hands and how we are being energetically activated. You may be hot. It's the night sweats, all of this energy that's moving through our body. It is helping to cleanse and clear the toxicity, the old, what has been stuck. We can help it along by participating in that fire. Maybe having a fire ceremony. Interesting. We have the moon next to that. The moon. The emotional element. The gravitational pull. I'm also feeling with relationships on this moon card. The yin and the yang. Again, within each of us. Things are being revealed to us. The shadow. Our own shadow. I had an experience yesterday. Sunday and yesterday. I have two very important Geminis in my life. And I triggered or activated the shadow in both of them. You know, Gemini is very dualistic in nature. And it was surprising for me, because I know both of these people very well, deeply well. And even though I knew that they had the potential to have this shadow to them, when I received the shadow, when it showed itself to me, I was like, okay. And that also was helping to show me, again, my fears. It's all linked. That black moon Lilith I'm talking about, the dark side of the moon, my own fears about myself. So there's nothing to fear about your energy, about the fire that's within, that electric, passionate energy within. Many of us have contained it, have held it, have kept it a secret, even from ourselves. There's still parts of ourselves that seem to be a mystery to ourselves, right? Or a secret, but this is coming alive. This is coming alive because this is what we are meant to utilize as our gift, to give freely. It is not for us to contain. It is meant for us to overcome our fears of judgment, criticism. This is going way back again to that persecution wound, the witch's wound. And so here we are, suspended in time, so that we can sit with what has been opened up within us. Honor it, allow it to teach us something. We then become the teacher, where we are the student and the teacher. This is an interesting depiction of the Hanged Man, because this is also the cosmic tree of life that is holding us, suspending us, cocooning us, allowing us to unpack what has been showing itself as far as spiritual. And I don't like to use the word gifts because we all have them. But we need to use these superpowers. We need to utilize these and call upon them when they are needed and not to be afraid of them. Many of us have been afraid of these gifts our whole lives because of those, maybe when you're young and you were either punished for speaking for a channeling that maybe even came through you. That's my experience. Which feels so natural, your true nature, but we keep it contained for whatever reason it is for you. This is the time to turn that around and make it an honor, because the world needs it. The world needs us activated and open and free, and just let go of trying to control or trying to resist or contain, or because many of us cannot contain it and hold it to ourselves anymore. It's not meant for us to do that. Invoking the violet flame has been so helpful for me during the eclipse, says Amy Martin. The idea of what love is. Darren, same here, Amy. I was at it yesterday and today. Let go of the fear and guilt and shame. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. There's a lot of so when we get these big waves of energy and it's taking us somewhere, you also have to recognize that even though it is, this new energy is taking us somewhere, it also for many may be completely, if you haven't been, sorry, Dustin, I'm going to use you as an example here, but it is a message for all. If you have not been really fully paying attention to the red flags and the need, your own internal need for change, I don't want to keep doing this anymore, but it's all I know to do. Finally, the universe is just like, okay, I'm going to take this away, because that was a teaching path, and now we're going to put you on your true path. To true path, the path that your soul, that you know you're going on. There's an inner knowing. We deeply inner know this. And many people get shell-shocked when this happens. Other people, it's like, oh, I remember when my mom got fired from her job of like 40-some years, and it was the most ridiculous thing. Other nurses were like suing this company, and my mom said, thank you. Thank you, because I wasn't, for whatever reason, my ego was not allowing me to quit. I knew I had to get out. The universe works in mysterious ways. And that's okay. We learn the hard way too, as humans. What else do we want to talk about here? Okay, so the whole topic is still all about when we, especially when we're on that high flying energy, believe in yourself, flying high. I believe in me. That is the teacher. Whatever is happening in your life right now, it is teaching you to trust and believe in yourself. Believe in your superpowers. Believe in what is what you may have been suppressing or saying, this isn't real, this is a figment of my imagination. I used to sing and chant all the time. I just thought it was just some mumbo jumbo that would come out of my mouth, until it kept happening and I would hear the messages. I would decode what those words, what those sounds, those phonics actually meant, and then met another person who actually has the same gift and the same language. We've now known each other for 6 years, but when we first met, it was through this language that we both thought were just made up in our heads. But we also knew we were both stargazers. We spent a lot of time out there under the energy of the stars, and that it was deep inside. You always know this is ancient, this is primal, this is primordial, this is healing, this is helpful, this is the guidance. And it's so powerful, so powerful. Martin says, well, of course, we are merely instruments the universe plays with. That's right. That's right. But because of many of us, not all, but a good bit of us, because of our social conditioning and our upbringing, we haven't been playing our instruments. Or if we have, we've only been playing them with ourselves. And the message here is to don't die with your song still in you. Let it out. Let it shine. Believe in yourself. Believe in the magic. Believe that we are ascending to a whole new frequency that is pretty rapid and potent and will change the course of what we know life to be from this time going forward. There is no going back. There never was any going back. But now many of us are realizing, if I keep going back into old patterns, old habits, old ways of being, how uncomfortable that is, and how the universe kind of locked the door, like kind of like shut the door behind us and said, no, you can't go back here. The world needs us to shine now, says Amy. Yes, so much, so much. Don't be afraid of it. I used to be terrified of even like my tarot readings years ago. I just kept that to myself. And look how, like, when I finally came out with it, and that was energy I couldn't contain anymore, how it really took me, and it still does, places, because it's an allowing. It's an allowing and an acceptance of, I'm different than the status quo, and that is good. I always have been, but this really marks the difference between the status quo. And then suddenly I'm surrounded by other tarot readers, and it's normal again. So the universe is like, we're going to level up again. Now you're going to start chanting and singing and speaking in another language. And that's where I am. That's where I am right now. Yeah. Jess, I have a remix to that song on my playlist there. It's amazing. Wait, what song? This Little Light of Mine. Oh, okay, I'm gonna let it shine. Yep. It's very uncomfortable. It actually, once you allow it to be comfortable, this is part of you, it's extremely comfortable. It's just, I look at it like, and my grandson shows me these things. He's potty training right now, so he's getting used to wearing underpants instead of pull-ups or diapers. And that transition, going from something you've known your entire life of being here, only a few years, to doing something completely different, but knowing that I know there's a deep knowing in him that this is a transition, a change that he's got to make, and it's uncomfortable sometimes, yet comfortable at the same time. He refuses to wear pants now. He just wants to walk around in underpants. It's the cutest thing. But Amy, it's It's the main part of our purpose. Be the light. Yes, Martin, it's uncomfortable because it's unknown. Yes. I'm going to listen to it after this. That's good. Dustin says, Tribe in chat is so wise and kind. I love you all. I love you all too. It's getting comfortable with the uncomfortable. Yes. Yep. Yep. So while we are all together here, let's just get together energetically, combine our energy, combine what energy we are brewing here together, and begin to grow that light, this ball of light that we are carrying right now. This giant glowing white ball of light, and it is shining. And the more of us who keep adding to this light, it grows bigger and bigger. Kind of like. I'm gonna hold this. Oh, just changed color. All right, we have a gold ball of light. Let's keep combining our light together, our energy together. And we are going to shine it out into the world for all who need healing, support, compassion, love, unity consciousness. Just taking this time together to really combine and unite our light and allow it to shine out. That ripple effect, it touches more than we are able to see. And I feel it in my heart, deeper. Out into the cosmos, out throughout the world, reverberating out, 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 touching others who want to connect, touching others who are in need of healing, in need of love, compassion, respect, help. Out to all of the plant life, all of the animal life, all on this planet that may be in pain and in suffering. Let's send this energy out from our heart chakra. Dustin says, I offer my essence to this ball of light, ever growing, ever glowing, golden light shining out to the world. This is the lighthouse guiding others to our destiny of ascension. I love that. And so it is, says Amy. Thank you, everyone. That's powerful. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much from us to do something like that. It doesn't take from us to do that. But when we get together and we combine that energy, it is real, it is true, with the intention of placing it out, ripple effect out into the planet to touch any and all. We are the assistants of the divine light that is shining down on everyone. We are giving it that, what do they call it? That booster. Almost like when you have a Wi-Fi booster, we're just giving a little booster there to help it along, to help others. We are wealthy. We have each other. Yes, and it is such an important commodity to have this, to have each other, to have your connection to tribe, We're all pieces of each other, parts of each other, just loving each other unconditionally. And it is beautiful. Amplifier. Yes, thank you, Martin. I feel so lucky to be connected to you all on a soul level. I do too. Thank you, Amy. We are one tribe here. That is right, says Jess. Community is commodity, and it is precious. It is worth more than any material, man-made or earth-made. It's worth more than gold. It's worth everything to have this connection. So I want to thank you all for joining together here. My hands are hot. We do need a physical circle with us all. I know. You know, I do moon circles, and they're so sacred, and I've toyed with adding in the background the live camera so that other people could join in remotely. And I need to just sit with that and ask and also ask the others that participate in the moon circle. It's always open for anybody to join. But we'd have to have some really serious moderators going on there, because when Krista and I get together and combine our energy and put it out there in the circle, it is super powerful. So thank you all. And speaking of, I know that you guys here are all from different parts of the world and the country, but anybody that is close to Chester County, Chester Springs, Pennsylvania, and you want to come out to Solace Farms, we are having our annual spring psychic metaphysical fair this coming Sunday, April 6th. I'd love to see you there. And you can send me a message for details. Check out my social media. All the details are on Instagram and Facebook. And of course, on the website of Solace Farms, which is solacefarmsretreat.com. I just wanted to give a shout out to that, because there's amazing, beautiful readers, energy workers, artists, artisans, jewelry, you name it, healers from all over the area that come together. And that's also a very powerful, potent experience to have, just to be in that giant, we have a giant Victorian house, to be in that house with so much loving, healing energy. So anybody want to come on out? We'll be having more, but this for this year starts April 6th, this Sunday. So thank you all. So much love to you guys. And we will continue to be continued through this journey. And whatever's frustrating, it's important to, check with yourself. If you've done all you can physically do and you're still frustrated, it's probably an indicator to just surrender and let go, because there's a lot we don't have control over right now. A lot. You get to see the control freak parts of yourself, because we all have them. I certainly still do, although that part of me is really fading away fast. So much love to you all. Thank you all for being here. Until next time, and it won't be this Friday because I have my grandson for a couple of days, so I wanted to connect today. Was the best, freest day that I know I have. So anyway, so much love. Bye.